Ready?
Okay. Good afternoon. I am Gil Cedillo. This is the Housing Committee. I'm joined by my esteemed colleagues, Councilmember Marquise Harris Dawson and Councilmember Paul Krikorian. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2020. Happy New Year to you all. And we are at City Hall, room 1010. It's 3 p.m. We have a very short and modest agenda, so we will thank you for your time, but we are already prepared to move these items forward. We will begin with general public comment and multiple agenda item comment. We will begin with speakers who have signed up for general public comment, 1 minute each. And I have Susan Hunter. Thank you for joining us. Happy New Year. No, please.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and to make this quick. So it's been 90 days since October 23rd when this committee required the Housing Department to do a report back on the Ryu Ellis motion, which was a 90-day limit. And I don't know if that factored in recess or not. So I'm hopeful that we will see that on the next agenda. For the vacation rentals under the home sharing ordinance, Patrick Whalen also agrees that it would be great to have a caveat that any property located in a structure that obtained a zoning administrator approval for any planning department action should not be allowed to be used for vacation rental. Because we don't want to get into a situation where we're going to have a massive amount of condo conversions in order to evict tenants. So in that way they can have vacation rental, or if we're allowing variances past zoning as a housing, to address housing needs, and then turning around using it for vacation rental. So we don't want to induce an influx of condo conversions or other usage outside of housing. So Patrick Whalen asked that I present this to you, and I will also do it in Plum. Thank you for your time.
Okay. So it's HCID, a report back shortly, right?
Hopefully.
Right. Well, we had the break, but I think reasonable shortly thereafter, right?
Yeah, I think it was due back technically tomorrow.
Okay.
So it should hopefully be on the
next agenda. Thank you. Okay, great. That concludes our general public comment. Now we want to go to item number one, a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of Ms. Robin Burrell, the Commission of Community and Family Services for the term ending June 30th, 2020. Ms. Burrell, you want to join us?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. Colleagues, do you have questions for the mayor's recommended appointment?
I do. Where did you go to college?
USC.
You have my vote.
Mr. Harris Dawson?
I concur with Mr. Krikorian.
Well,
I would just like to say, Mr. Chair, in light of really the extraordinary career you've had and great professional contributions that you've made and social contributions you've made in public service, thank you for your willingness to step up and do this work as a commission appointee as well.
Thank you so much, Councilman Krikorian.
thank you. You have the support of the Bruins on this panel as well, in our efforts to bring our city together.
See you there.
Without objection, approve the matter. Matter will be approved. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Item number 2, communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of Ms. Anna Bryan to the Housing Authority of the City of Los Angeles Board of Commissioners for the term ending June 30th, 2021.
Good afternoon. My name is Anna Bryan, and I am here because I live in Ramona Gardens, and Ramona Gardens need more people, and I am here not for asking, gimme. I am here because I want to give my service for my people. I had my hands and I need use for my people, for my community. That's why I am here. I want to learn, and I want service.
Okay, muy bien. Preguntas, questions?
Thank you.
Gracias por su servicio y es un tiempo en la ciudad de cambios y nosotros esperan su apoyo a nosotros porque nosotros queremos todos aquí levantar la situación de todos los pobres, todos mejorar las viviendas en toda la ciudad. Es el objetivo de este comité, de todos nosotros y gracias por su presencia y su apoyo.
Gracias por dejarme servir.
Okay. Without objection, this will be the order. Item number 3, HCID report relative to the Domestic Violence Alliance request for approval of revised bylaws. That's a consent item. We will adopt HCID's recommendations. Any objection?
No objection.
Finally, item number 4 is a motion, Cedillo Harris Dawson, relative to applying to the Calhoun Grant Program. And HCID join us up here. Thank you.
Oops. Good afternoon. My name is Gloria Torres. I am the unit manager for the homeownership unit, Los Angeles Housing and Community Investment Department.
I'm Tim Donis with the homeownership unit as well.
So we are here today seeking authority to apply for a $5 million grant from the California Department of Housing and Community Development Department, or HCD. This is under their General Calhoun Program NOFA for mortgage assistance for the city's citywide low-income purchase assistance program. And we do have some amended recommendations that we'd like to propose for the authorizing motion. It will be summarized by Tim Donis.
After discussion with the CAO and the CLA's office, we do have some amended recommendations we would like. First is HCIDLA to report back to council if HCIDLA is awarded Calhoun grant funds and to accept the grant funds as well as have the city attorney approve all forms presented to us by HCD. We also do have a technical adjustment that we would like to go on record with regards to the attached resolution. The state did have an amended NOFA date of December 23rd, 2019, and in the resolution, we would like that amended date to be reflected in the resolution. This came about after Gloria attended a training with the state, and they said they would like to have not only the original NOFA date reference in the resolution, but also the amended NOFA date. So we'd like the December 23rd, 2019 amended NOFA date to be reflected in the resolution.
Okay. Is that, does that embody all the other amended recommendations that I have here? On item 4, tied to this, the application of the grant for up to $5 million, the designee entering the negotiations, HCID or its designee executing a grant agreement with amendments, and then instructing the GM of HCID to report on the annual amount of the Calhoun grant. Is that included?
Yes, the main changes were for us to report back, and for us to report back to also accept the grant funds if we're awarded grant funds, and for the city attorney to approve all forms which we may execute with the state.
Okay, great.
And Councilmember, if I may, they also gave me a copy of the amended recommendations. I will be putting these online so that way the public knows the actual wording of all of the recommendations.
Okay. The,
Chair?
yes.
Dora Huerta with the Office of the Chief Legislative Analyst. Just to clarify, the instruction and the recommendation is to execute the grant agreement and subject to the approval of the city attorney, not necessarily to accept the funds at this point, but to report to council with the proposed use of the funds and get those additional authorities prior to the expenditure of any dollars, any grant fund dollars. And the other amendment that was just stated into the record is not reflected in writing here. but it was read into the record. They need a revised date on the resolution.
Colleagues, any comments?
My only question, I think, was exactly that, because sometimes this sounds like a terrific program. It's great to have grant funding, but sometimes with especially state and federal grant funding, it comes with a lot of strings attached, a lot of cost obligations and so on, and if it's not sufficient to pay for the program, it sometimes is not a cost-effective way to go. But as long as that's all reported back to us before we agree to accept the funding, whatever cost implications it has, and what other appropriations would need to be made to fund the program, that's all I would need to know. So I think it sounds like something we really, really need a lot more of.
Yeah, and just to provide some background, the City of Los Angeles has previously applied for Cal Home Program grants from the state. We have, Tim will summarize how many we have received. I recall it's 10 to 12. They don't require a matching component, which is great. And with the $5 million, we estimate that we're going to be able to assist about 111 first-time low-income home buyers by leveraging those funds with our federal home program dollars.
Terrific.
And we're utilizing these funds under the citywide low-income purchase assistance program, which has been in operations for over 20 years. So Tim can quickly summarize what we've done previously with the Cal Home grant.
Okay. Yes, we have received a total of 9 Cal Home grants for $10.75 million. In the past, the last 4 or 5 NOFAs they released, the maximum was $1.5 million. This time we're going to apply up to $5 million, as that is now the maximum. And with those $10.75 million, we did provide loans to 184 first-time low-income home buyers.
Wow.
Terrific.
Right, and these funds, the state is making available approximately $57 million as part of this general Cal Home Program NOFA as a result of Proposition 1 funds, just to provide additional information. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Without opposition, we'll adopt the motion as amended. No opposition?
No
Colleagues,
objection.
I trust we all have other work to do this rest of the afternoon. And thank you guys for coming down.
Thank you.